Good morning, everybody. Peter, KJ5AJB here. Well, it's here, the new Inovato4K, and we're going to go over this today. So, grab you a cup of coffee, and let's get going. Hello again, welcome to Ham Radio Crib Notes. So like I said, today we're going to go over the new Inovato Quadra 4K, which is this little guy here. See if I can get this guy to focus pretty good on it. Anyways, we'll go through the unboxing, show you what all comes in the package, setup and all that good stuff. The setup's fairly similar to the legacy version, but you'll find that this new one's a lot better as far as the hardware and speed and stuff. But anyways, first we're going to go over some specs comparisons between the old legacy one and the new one, and so I'm going to switch screens here real quick. All right, so you can see here on my little note I got here that the legacy is on the top and the specs are on the top. New one, the 4K, is on the bottom. So in your legacy, your CPU was an all-winner H6 ARM V8 Cortex A53 at 1.7 gigahertz, 4 cores and 4 threads. And you had 2 gigabytes memory, DDR3. A GPU was a Mali T720. You had 16 gig of storage, plus a micro SD card slot. 100 meg Ethernet, 802.11n Wi-Fi. In the port, you had one USB 3.0, one USB 2.0. Display out as a full-size HDMI, and your footprint was 92 millimeters by 92 millimeters case size. So one of the issues they had with the legacy version was that a lot of folks had problems with overheating and stuff. I ran into that a few times during the summer if you were in a hot room. So if your ham shack's not that well air conditioned, the other one had some issues. So let's go on down to the new one here. So the Inovato 4K is a quad core A53 ARM V8 64-bit 1.5 gigahertz. So we got a little slower clock speed there, it looks like. You got 4 gigs of RAM, of DRAM, and 32 gigabyte of eMMC internal storage. 100 megabit Ethernet. You got Wi-Fi 5. Dual band. That's pretty cool. That's an upgrade right there. You get the micro SD slot like the legacy one did, but that's not required for the OS. It's just for data storage. No Bluetooth, but you can plug an adapter in there and get that. You got a standard HDMI cable is included. 1080p res for desktop, not optimized for video playback. Okay. Power is 5 volts, 2 amps, USB power adapter, and a 1 meter USB cable included. Now, I don't know if you remember, but on the legacy version, we had an issue, especially in the ham community, with the little power cube that came with the original one that was pretty noisy, and they came up with a newer one that's a heck of a lot better, and that seems to be included with this one also. Size is 92 millimeters by 92 millimeters by 22 millimeters tall. Or 3.6 by 0.86. Okay. It's got a heat sink and a fan. Heat sink is included. No, the fan's not needed. Okay, there's no fan in there. And with the 4K, the original Quadra included a fan, and you got an enclosure included. So also on the front, there's a. I'll show you a little video of this later on, but there's you can't see it. There's a little screen on the front that has like a ticker tape through it. Shows you it'll go through things. Let's see, it'll go through the Quadra's IP address, the CPU temp, and when HamClock is running, you get a sunspot number, the SSN, solar flex index, which is SSI, Most of these are only 4 characters in the least, so they'll scroll like a ticker across. And you'll have to remember when you hook this up that your IP address is probably going to change on your router for this guy, so you'll have to update. If you look at this through your web page on your computers or tablets and stuff, you need to update your link to that. And I've posted that down here on the very bottom of the page. What that is, it's http://, your IP address goes in there, :8081/live.html. That's what need to go in there. If you're wanting to order a new one, you can get them on Inovato's website, which is https://inovato.com. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing, and I'll show you a little video towards the end of the ticker flowing also. So let's go there. Okay, here we go. We're going to unbox the Inovato4K I just got in the mail today. So this is the main unit here. What else we got in here? Dump all this out. That's my receipt there. So I didn't order it with the mini keyboard since I had the keyboard on my other one. Some heavy duty tape there. Okay, here's the unit itself. The vents. A little bit plastic. 2 USB ports there. And your SD card slot right here. HDMI, network, power. This says AV. That must be like audio. Let me peel this guy off. There we go. This one's got a little display on the front of it too. So give you a little card. We hope you enjoy your new Inovato Quadra 4K. Please scan the QR code on the right on your phone to see our quick start guide, or go to http://forum.inovato.com. The information there is essential for getting the most out of your Quadra 4K. And it's got, if you need question or answers, and it gives you the default password, which is the same as the old one. A little power brick. I believe the newer ones are a lot better than the old power bricks, because the original power bricks that came with them the first time around on the legacy unit, they were pretty noisy. So get a HDMI cable and the USB power cable. Let's see. Yeah, it's got some pretty decent length to it, so. Alright, so that's the unboxing. Next we'll be moving on to setting this baby up. There, yeah, I moved the little keyboard over here that I had to hook to my my legacy version. Let's see, it's got the power cord in here. I'm going to use the HDMI I have hooked to my monitor here instead of theirs for the time being. And this is the little dongle for the keyboard. Get this monitor turned on. And I'm gonna plug this baby in. Let me check things out here, see if I'm missing. Oh, there it goes. It just took it a while to boot up. You can see it. There it goes. I thought it was dead there for a minute. All right. I'm going to switch camera position so you can see what's going on the screen right now. stand by. Okay, so this is the initial boot up screen there. Similar to the legacy version where it would ask you if you want to set up the hand clock permanently now or ask to do it later on. I'm going to leave that screen there for the time being and set my Wi-Fi up here. Hopefully this is not going to show my password, but we'll see. And connect. And if you look up here in the corner, it's searching. We are now connected. All right. Uh-oh, what the heck happened there? Back to normal here. Do you want to use the quad as a dedicated full screen ham clock or TV on a TV or monitor? I'm going to click no for now because I want to do other things. Nope. Go ahead and explore the list. It's probably the same as the legacy as far as things that are in there. Terminal, file manager, mail, web browser. Got your settings in there. See what we got for display. 1920 by 1080. That looks like the max I can go there. Close. All right, let's go ahead and launch HamClock. See what we got. Let's connect. All right, we got to start up here with our call sign. Oops. KJ5 AJB. I remember back on the original HamClock you had to actually type the Latin long, but now you can just go into your grid thingy here and put your locator in there. 52 GI. There we go. Leave all the rest of that as the default. Spider's already in there, huh? Login is your call sign. I don't have any commands programmed into mine yet, so I'm going to leave all that stuff off for now. Math Center, I'll leave that where it's at. Month, day, year, Sunday, Imperial. Show public, no, I'll leave full screen. I'll change that to yes for now. Auto space weather map, yes. Log uses, opt in, done no. True north. Gray display, no. Map rotation 90 seconds. Look up bio, no. UDP sets DX. All right, let's see what this happens. Oh, full screen web. Done. And away she goes. Looking for time. 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, so the current monitor around right now is not a 4K monitor, so I will move over to another one and we'll see what it looks like on there. but I want to see terrain, countries. Let's see. I want the muff real time, weather. I want that to be the same. Grid, I want to be Latin long. And night. If I remember right, this will cycle every so often. So, go set that up. Let's see what we got in here. Same thing in there. We can do some DE weather in there. Aurora. On the air. DX cluster, DX weather. I take SDO off of this side. And do OK for that. And then come over to this one and do SDA, solar flux, sunspots. X-ray, and you know it's space weather. Leave that set. Live spots, that's all I want in there. Oh, like this one has, oh it does. Space weather. There we go. Let's put the DX over here in Europe somewhere. I can't hardly see through all them lines. All right, that looks pretty good. It's working all right, I do believe. If I do this, exit HamClock. Okay, are you sure? Okay, and we're back to the desktop. All right, I want to see what this looks like on one of my big monitors. So if we go down here to log out, this seems to be a lot faster than the old one. Shut down. And there we go. All right, I'll move over to the other guy. Okay, so this is it booted up on a 32-inch LG Nano IPS monitor. And let's get HamClock up and running on this baby. Go up here and skip, and away she goes through the boot. Boy, that's pretty quick. That's a lot quicker than the other one was going through that stuff. There we go. I want to change my map back to the normal one. Come on. No, I had terrain. Oh, that was it. This thing down here. There we go. Now we're back somewhat to normal. That looks pretty good. Didn't take it long to boot up either. Let's see here. Exit again. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got in the ham apps up here. I may just do this part on my capture card so you can see it a little better rather than trying to do it off the screen here, so I'll wait and do that later. So anyways, that's two different monitors we've done there, and it seems to be working pretty good. This one supposedly doesn't need a fan or anything, so let's see if I can change the let's see here. It's the terminal settings. That's what I wanted. I want to see what the display is set to. Print. Workspaces. Where was it now? There it is. Display. Can I go bigger than that? I can. Let's try. See if that works. Let's keep this one for now. See what HamClock does when I launch it again. Skip. Is it going to fill the whole screen is what I want to know. And no, it does not. So I would imagine you'd have to figure out a way to rebuild the HamClock app in order to fill that mode, because I don't know if there's a setting in there. I don't believe there is. No, I don't want to reboot the computer. See if we can restart the HamClock. Okay. Enter the settings. Page. And that. Colors. On off times. Alright, no, there's not. And here we go. Okay, the big fonts look a lot less jaggier on this, but it still doesn't fill the whole screen like I would like it to if I was going to display on something this big.
Radio, one of these days when the weather warms up, we're going to play antenna hook up, Roger. Yeah, that's always fun. I enjoy doing it, you know. I tried to get Wayne to let me go up that tower again and do what he needs done, but he says I'm too old for it. Well, I wouldn't argue with him too bad. I'm too old for a lot of things, even some of them things I used to enjoy doing. I ain't gonna do no more. Anyway, time for...
Yeah, so here's the Inovato Quadra 4K hooked up to where my other one was actually hooked up on this little mini monitor. And it seems to be doing pretty good. So we'll see how it does on the web interface on my computer too. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're doing fairly decent. I'm up to 238 subscribers. I want to hit 250 within the next couple of months if we can. I had 98 views on my last video, which is fairly decent, so I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy all these. If you like this one, you'll probably like some of my others. One of them should be popping up here somewhere. And so hope you enjoyed this, and y'all have a great one. Until next time, KJ5AJB will be standing by.